Okay. No. spit, 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 spit. She him a little extra treat. Man, that girl's got some long arms. I got a screenshot of her long arms. Spit, 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 spit. The fuck is this shit? Oh, she smells like spit smell. We spit, spit, spit with their spits. We spit, spit, spit with the spit. We spit smell. Oh.
Hello?
We spit, spit, spit with their spits. With their spit, with their spits. We spit, spit, spit. We spit, spit, spit. Hey, you know, are you ready for the movie? Just like old times. You want the link to the movie? Son of a bitch, I pressed the wrong damn button. Son of a fucking bitch. Hold on. I pressed the wrong fucking button. Hold on. I don't know if I can give the link. Must and privilege. Hey, we're gonna have a movie. Spit, spit, spit with their spits. With their spits. With their spit. We spit, spit, spit with their spits. Wait, she had spitty fit.
Adam? Hello?
We spit, spit, spit. Shit, come on. We spit, spit, spit. One time. We spit, spit, spit.
Hello?
With their spits.
Is anybody here? Adam, where are you? Adam?
Hey, she smells like spit. Oh, is that a girl with long arms?
Did
Sure is. Boop.
he?
I had a bad dream.
Must have been a beauty.
It was about you and Adam. I couldn't find you guys anywhere.
Well, Adam's in bed asleep, and I'm downstairs doing paperwork.
Yeah, I was just walking all over the place alone.
Well, not for long. Keep screaming like that, you'll have half the police force here.
Sorry.
You okay?
Yes.
Why won't you forgive me?
I can't come to bed.
Don't be upset.
Well, he was very interested. He wants to meet with you.
You already talked to him about me?
Yes, and he was very interested. Don't be so surprised.
Ooh, I don't know, Daniel. I mean, I appreciate you talking to him. I really do. It's a big step. I haven't done any editing in more than 5 years.
Well, so think about it, and we can.
No, you know what? I'm going to talk to Matthew about it tonight. It's gonna be fine. It's just a big change of lifestyle.
We're just talking about a meeting.
You're right. I'm not thinking too clearly today. I didn't sleep very well last night. Well, actually, I'm getting ready for another meeting right now.
Oh, about a job?
No, much more important than that. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much.
Hasn't it been a while, sweetheart?
Well, yeah, but I am. Well, I was a film editor. I mean, to have the chance to work on something like this, I've been putting together film biographies of the leading people of this century. Yeah, but
With spit smell.
I am.
Hasn't it been a while, sweetheart?
With spit.
Well, but I am. Well, I was a film editor. I mean, to have the chance to work on something like this, I've been putting together film biographies of the leading people of this century.
So do it.
Yeah, but also, projects come and go, and Adam only grows up once.
So don't do it.
So you don't have any feelings about it either way?
No, I have feelings about it both ways, but it's your call.
Oh, you know what I really want? I really just want to stay home and be Adam's mother. And your wife. That's what I really want.
Sounds like you made the call.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. You're a big boy. You can go by yourself. Have a good day.
Adam, get your grades, get into a top graduate school, and earn lots of money, all right?
Okay then.
All right, see ya.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Hey, you want some pie? I made it.
Ooh,
Oh, what kind?
Chocolate with fat-free pudding and non-dairy cholesterol-free cream cheese and sugar-free crust. It's good.
It sounds decadent, but I'll pass.
Yeah, I think.
When did Matthew get back?
Oh, he got
Woman's
back
arms.
day before yesterday. He's tired, you know. Trips to the Orient are so exciting.
That woman's cute with her arms.
It sounds decadent, but I'll pass.
Spit.
When did Matthew get back?
Oh, he got back day before yesterday. He's tired, you know. The trips to the Orient are so exhausting.
And taking care of Adam by yourself is a day at the beach?
Hey! Come here. Oh, quiet.
Sydney, you're a 90s woman. The 1890s.
You know what? Don't even start up with me again. I know that you don't understand my situation, but being partners with someone is amazing. Matthew has his role, and I have my role, and he takes care of me. He makes me feel safe. It works.
Good night, buddy.
Hi, Daddy. Don't forget Charlie and Sophie.
Good night, Charlie. Good night, Sophie.
He loves the dog. I know they're a little on the Jurassic Park side, but they're so cute.
Better hurry up and finish that, Sydney. His birthday's only 2 months away.
The fifth birthday is very important. Matthew,
Sydney?
what do you think about us inviting your parents to this birthday
Got
party?
it.
You know they're gonna have to meet their grandson and
You
their
know, I thought we
daughter-in-law
talked about
eventually,
this.
and
We
then
agreed not
someday.
to talk about it anymore.
Actually, we didn't really agree. I just sort of nodded.
Well, sort of, come here. Okay, sort of, come here. Hey! What are you doing?
I'm setting up the meeting
What meeting?
to raise money for Adam's school. You don't remember that we
It's
discussed?
coming back to me. I was going to suggest that maybe we all go sailing.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I can't. I have to.
Do your meeting. I know. How about I take Adam?
Really?
Yeah. Hey, Adam! How about we go catch mommy some fish, huh?
Yes.
Yes! Does that sound good?
I think that's a great
Yes.
idea. Like, give my two favorite men some
Oh,
quality
she has
time
spitty fat
together.
arms.
Ah,
Screenshot those spitty fat
Very
arms.
good.
With a spitty
Yes.
fat.
Does that sound good?
I think that's a great
Yes.
idea. Like, give my two favorite men
With
some
a
quality time
spitty
together.
fat.
Ah, 4 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Hey, you gonna help me do the boat?
I Captain.
Car seat. Check the forecast. Looks like it might cloud up a little bit. You have a good day, all right? I'll be thinking about you every second. Give me a kiss. Mwah.
Buckle up,
That's all
buddy.
I get.
Bye.
Seatbelt.
See you later.
Bye. Bye,
These look great. Did you make them yourself?
Of course I did. Is there any other way?
For me, there is. Oh, I hope the storm holds off. I forgot to close the windows.
Is there supposed to be a storm?
Yeah.
Matthew took Adam out of the boat.
I'm sure he'll be careful.
Yeah, of course he will.
I'm sure he'll be careful.
Yeah, of course he will.
I'm sure he'll be careful.
Yeah. Matthew took Adam out of the boat.
I'm sure he'll be careful.
Yeah, of course he will. I know that you said you'd call me back, but you didn't realize that it's been 4 hours? No. Trust me, it's been 4 hours. Well, yes, I realize I can speak to the Coast Guard because I've already spoken to him 6 times. So if you would just listen to it, if you would just, no, listen to me. If you would listen to me for just a second. What I'm trying to explain to you is that my family is out there.
Nora is on your way. Back to the south.
Police have confirmed that a man and his 4-year-old son have been reported missing. Their names are being withheld as the Coast Guard conducts an intensive search. Additionally, there are reports of widespread power outages along the coast. Officials are
Mrs. Carpenter, my name is Lieutenant Myers.
Is there any word on my family?
We've mobilized as many search tracks as we could.
What?
We had no report of a distress signal at all. And at this time, all we found is wreckage from the boat. Child sailor's cat. No evidence of survivors.
God's children, as we all know, are never lost. And Matthew and Adam Carpenter are truly God's children. We remember them as they were, as they always will be. Matthew, devoted husband and father, loving, dependable, and responsible. And Adam, who in his own short life left an indelible impression on all he touched. We will remember him forever. Amen.
Let me drive you home. I'll drive you home. Let's go now. I need to get out of here. I paced the halls, hit the walls, cursed the ceiling. I held my head, wrung my hand, shut the feelings down. I was so afraid of something so far beyond my control. I was stranded on the edge of time, somewhere just between hell and losing my mind. People and places and time.
Hi, what can I do for you, ma'am?
I'm looking for Henry and Ethel Carpenter.
Are they missing?
She's a smell.
I don't know.
And nothing wrong with her
And
name.
my husband.
Are they missing?
I don't know.
With
I've
spit,
never
smelly,
met Ethel
Shelly.
Carpenter.
Are they
With
missing?
spit.
I don't know. I've never met them before.
With
They're my husband's parents.
smelly,
And I
Shelly,
want to know where
cushy
they live.
rhymes.
I don't have any idea. I'm sorry. Maybe if you tell me why you think they're
She's a
here.
smelly
I'd be
shell
able-
because she
Well, I know
rhymes.
that they're here
And
because they've
nothing
lived here
rhymes
for
with her
60
name.
years.
I want to get a shot at that damn man. I want the smelly shell because she rhymes.
Brandy.
Yeah, Billy.
That's what
Do
my
you
big
know
cat's
Henry
doing.
and
Ethel.
Carpenter.
I'm sorry, but nobody by that lives here. Never did.
The spit.
No, I'm positive this is the place. You think that you could check Matthew Carpenter just one more time?
Not him either.
Cool, you know.
Look, I pretty much
You
know
know.
everybody in
Are you still
town,
here?
and I never heard of these people.
Oh, I know. Hold on.
Have you ever seen
Yeah,
him?
good movie.
Can't say as I have. Is that Henry?
It's got a smelly shelly in it because she rhymes. And nothing rhymes with her name.
These creeps check the obituaries, and when they know people are at funerals, I just can't believe that anyone could be so cruel. I know. People are animals. God, why aren't they here yet? I really want to get this over with. Shouldn't have told them it was an emergency. It slows them down. Well, this must be him. Do you want me to do the talking? Thanks. I gotta start handling things myself.
Hello, Mrs. Carpenter. I'm Detective Jim Sanders.
Have you compiled a list of the missing items?
No. I think that our silver studies agency, but I haven't really quite figured out what else. Is that something that I need to do right now?
Well, yeah, the sooner the better. I mean, for insurance purposes, anyway. What does your husband do, Mrs. Carpenter?
Oh, my husband's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. And what do you do?
I'm a film editor.
Cool. Well, this definitely looks like it was a professional job.
That is ridiculous. We have nothing here that professionals could possibly want.
Well, they sure thought they did.
Right. Well, maybe you should go try and catch them, and then I guess we'd find out who's right.
Well, I wouldn't count on it. I mean, I'm going to bring my people in, but I have a feeling that the only prints in this house belong to you.
So what should I do?
Well, I'd lock your doors.
Oh, right, because professionals don't know how to pick locks. Listen, I kind of feel like you're wasting my time, so maybe you should actually go out and do your job and find these people.
You know, you're right. I'm going to go form a posse, and I'm going to ride after them.
You think this is funny?
No, I don't think it's funny. But, well, I think it's upsetting. I think it's outrageous, but I've seen it happen often enough to know it's very unlikely that I could do anything about it.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go clean up.
I'll just let myself out.
Thank you.
Daniel, I really appreciate you doing this for me. I realize it's probably an imposition.
Nonsense. Anything I can do to help. But are you sure you gave me all of the papers?
Yes, well, I gave you everything that I could find. You know, Matthew liked to handle the finances. He loves doing that so much. He was really good at it. I was busy most of the time anyway, taking care of Adam.
Sydney. I don't quite know how to say this. But I'm afraid that maybe Matthew wasn't as good at it as he thought.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't pretend to know much about the import-export business Matthew was in, but these figures show that his company's been losing money for quite a while. It's been draining both of you.
Well, no, Daniel, I showed you. I mean, everything was going so well. That's what he told me.
Well, there have been cash withdrawals, increasing in frequency and amounts. Somehow more than could be explained by the business.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying. I'm asking. There are some obvious questions.
Okay, then what are you asking?
Sydney, if you don't want me to handle this,
Daniel, please just ask me the damn questions.
Was your marriage in trouble? Could Matthew have been planning to leave you?
No.
Did you have a drug problem?
No, Daniel, you know that he didn't.
Is it possible that he was being blackmailed?
No, it's not possible. No, I don't understand what you're asking me. What does any of this have to do with Matthew?
Matthew took the money, Sydney. Over time, he withdrew enough to leave you nearly broke. I'm sorry. That much we know for sure.
Well, then he had a reason. Maybe there was a problem and he didn't want me to worry. He was very protective of me. Matthew was very protective of me.
Sydney.
Daniel. He was my husband. I know how he was. So obviously there's something going on with him, and I feel so stupid for not seeing it.
It's not your fault. He only showed you what he wanted to.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, Matthew always seemed to me the type that just wouldn't let people get too close. I just think you should drop it, Cindy. Just let it go.
No, I can't drop it. I have to figure out exactly what was going on.
Talk to me. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, patch her through. Hi. I'm glad you called. I wanted to say that I was sorry about the, just going home for dinner. Yeah, sure. Well, it's, nothing like a home-cooked meal.
I'm sorry. I haven't felt like cooking.
Sorry. I was just joking anyway.
Oh,
It's not a problem.
okay. Listen, from everything I told you, what do you think about the situation with Matthew?
I don't know how much did you know about your husband before you married him?
Well, all I knew is what he told me. And none of that seems to make sense anymore after I took that little trip back to where he said he grew up. Would you help me make sense out of this?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I have access to anybody. Yeah, I'll help you find out exactly who Matthew was. you got, Rafe?
I don't get it, man. It's crazy. There's nothing. As if this guy doesn't exist.
That's impossible.
Yeah, tell me about it. It's like this guy Carpenter just dropped right out of the sky.
Your neighbors told me you went running. They just didn't tell me how far. I'm exhausted driving after you. Anyway, I'm sorry to tell you this. I don't have very good news. There's no sign of Matthew. There's no social security number. There's no bank records. Even his fingerprints, it's all zero. There's no evidence that he ever lived.
How is that possible?
It isn't. So we just keep looking. I just thought I'd keep you posted.
Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Baker 1. You're responding in 1950 08487. 08487. 1950 Baker 1. Your ETA there.
What are you doing?
Resting. It's a long ride back.
Uzi, Emily.
Mr. Carpenter, this is Harry, down at the boat shop. I just wanted to remind you again that your radio's ready. It's been more than a month. Can you please pick it up? Thank you.
Hi, this is Mrs. Carpenter. Is Detective Sanderson? Yeah, right. Listen, could you give him a message for me as soon as he gets out of his meeting? Could you ask him to please call me? No. Ask him to please come directly over to Mrs. Carpenter's house as soon as he gets this. Thank you. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I called and checked. I mean, you know Matthew's an experienced sailor, right? So he would never go out on the boat without his radio.
Sydney, what's the difference? The point is, he went out on that boat.
But maybe he didn't go out on his own free will.
Sydney, don't want this to yourself.
Maybe he didn't. You know, there's so many other things that could happen.
Boat.
But maybe he will.
Sydney, what's the difference? The point is, he went out on that boat.
But maybe he didn't go out on his own free will.
Sydney, what's the difference? The point is, he went out on that boat.
But maybe he didn't go out on his own free will.
Sydney, don't want to say to yourself.
Maybe he didn't. You know, there's so many other things that could happen. There's lots of other things that could happen. Maybe he did.
Sydney, don't want to say to yourself.
Maybe he didn't. You know, there's so many other things that could happen. There's lots of other things that could happen. Maybe he did get caught in the storm, and maybe it was an accident like everyone's saying it was, but maybe something else happened, you know? There's other possibilities of things that could have happened that we haven't thought of yet. I just need to figure out what's going on. Oh, I know.
Oh, maybe there was another radio in that closet down below. There was so much junk down there that... What?
How'd you know about the closet?
What? Well, that one time when Matthew and...
No, you've never been out on our boat.
Sydney,
not with me.
Come on. Remember that time when...
I what? No, you didn't. You never went out on the boat because Matthew and I discussed it. It was only our family. It was Matthew, Adam, and I. Just our family. Matthew took you out on the boat, didn't he?
What?
Remember an affair with Matthew? You did, didn't you?
What makes you...
Are you going to lie to me right now? Don't you dare lie to me right now. Did you have an affair with him? Did you?
Sydney. It was 3 years ago, and it was just after Gary and I had the divorce, and it lasted a very, very short period of time. I'm so unbelievable. Sydney,
My husband and my best friend. I never knew either one of you. I want you to get out of my house. What? I want you to get out of my house.
I know. I'm half an hour late. I've been out fighting crime. Hey, come. Well, what the conversation was?
Jim, I'm glad you're here. Meet FBI Special Agent Kyle Lassiter.
How you doing?
Oh, just fine, Detective. Just fine.
Great. So, what's up?
Well, Agent Lassiter tells me you've been making inquiries about one Matthew Carpenter.
So I've been checking some things out, yeah.
Well, so leaving aside the fact that you never bothered to tell me what's going on, the FBI wants you to back off.
It interferes with an ongoing investigation within the Bureau.
How?
Well, that doesn't concern you.
Oh, wait a minute. Obviously, it does concern me, or you wouldn't be standing trying to tell me.
Jim, can I suggest that you simply conduct your fishing expeditions in areas where the Bureau's not involved?
You gotta back off this, Jim.
I'm not good at backing off, Captain. I didn't realize it's part of the job description.
Relax, guys. It's just the police.
The spit. The spit. Is he spit? Spit.
Relax, guys. It's just the police. What, you guys want to go outside? All right, let's go to the store. Come on. Here you go. That's what you want.
please. Straight ahead. How's it look?
Not too good. She really clocked him. They'd taken him to County General. Sir, Detective Barnes is on the way to question Miss Carpenter.
All right, well, you tell him we'll meet him downtown. What's that about?
I need to talk to you before I talk to them. Matthew went on the boat without his radio. He was too good of a sailor to do that.
So exactly what are you getting at?
If Matthew was murdered, these people could be trying to find out some information that they think he might have told me.
That's possible. I mean, Matthew sure is attracting a lot of attention for a dead guy. I mean, the FBI's leaning on my captain, tell me to get off the case.
Do you think we might be onto something?
So you're trying to locate Matthew Carpenter, and you show up here with this whip?
Small world, eh?
Jim, I didn't like that FBI guy any more than you did. And I sure don't like taking orders from him, but their pull goes all the way up.
Hey, Captain, you told me to back off, so I'm officially backing off.
Yeah. I'm a little more worried about the unofficial part.
Any ID on the guy that Sydney knocked out?
Sydney? Oh, we're on a first-name basis now, huh? Well, Sydney took care of Willie Zimmer.
Who's he?
You know, you should spend more time out of the robbery division. Willie Zimmer is significant local muscle available to the highest bidder. Now, you tell me, why would he be after Sydney?
I don't know. Maybe Barnes will beat it out of her.
And so you just never seen this guy before?
No.
And you don't know why he was in your house?
No.
So let me just recap. You have no idea, you can't imagine, and you don't know.
Excuse me. Am I the criminal or the victim?
You're acting like none of the above.
She has spit effect arms.
Like none of the above.
With the spit effect.
Are we finished?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll call you if I need you.
We're away by the phone. Thank you so much for everything.
I want you to feel safe.
Well, I don't feel safe anymore. I just feel scared. Oh.
There you go.
Oh. Thanks. I miss Adam so much. I'm gonna call you if I need you. How about you?
Yeah, okay.
That way, please. Yes.
Morning, Detective. Morning, Red. Still in Never Neverland. Doc thinks he can come out of it at any time. Barnes wants me to question him the moment he does.
You got anybody on the street who can tell us who he is working for?
Got guys on the street who can tell us anything.
Great. Let's go find one. I'll be back in an hour.
Sydney, I heard what happened last night. I think we should talk. Not now. Sydney, it's about Matthew.
So, is this guy a reliable informant?
Oh, yeah. In a sleazy, involuntary sort of way. No.
Dr. Smith?
Hold it. Just a second. Bye. Are you guarding that room or are you waiting for a bus?
Sorry, Sarge.
What are you doing?
Just bringing the man his breakfast.
Dr. Jones, surgery, please. Dr. Jones. Well, yes, they were.
All right, go ahead.
Put that on.
And he never mentioned a town called Chandler. It's on the Oregon coast. No. Why? There were 3 phone calls to Chandler on my telephone bill, long ones, and I hadn't made them.
She's a spin cat.
It was around the time Matthew and I. So I figured he must have made them, and I asked him about it. He said he hadn't. I had the phone company check it out. The calls were made to a bank.
So you think Matthew made them?
I bet on it. I don't know if it means anything.
This could be helpful.
Sydney, I did a terrible, terrible thing to you, and I can't change that. But for what it's worth, I just want you to know that I'm so sorry.
It's gonna take a while.
Yeah. So, what are you gonna do now? I guess I'm just gonna figure all of this out.
Okay. Just head up that tunnel. I'll send them down to you.
It ain't right, Willie.
Oh, yes. I can see how.
How you doing, Louie? Long time no squeal. How you doing, Louie? Long time no squeal. Oh, hey, man, what do you want now?
You want to talk about Willie Simmer?
Long time
There's some broad knocked him out last night.
Long time no squeal. Hey,
okay.
Mattress.
She's not a broad,
Long time no
okay.
squeal.
For all I know, she's the Queen of England.
Small eye, kid. All right. So, who's Zimmer working for, huh?
Oh, no. I'm not getting near that one.
No, Louie, life is too short for that kind of attitude. Here's the deal, Louie. If we don't get the name from you, we get it from somebody else. And if we do, we put the word out on the street that it was you who fingered her.
Hey, man.
It's one of life's little injustices.
If he finds out I told you how to be killed.
Just leave here.
Nick Bennett. Nick Bennett. Who? Oh, Nick Bennett.
Are you sure?
Hey, man, would I make that up?
I don't think you screw up a job, and I gotta blow a home one and fix it. Nice flight, Willie.
This is the last of it. Oh, thank you. I guess this wasn't such a... Can you make this focus better? Here, sure. That's the best I can do. Oh my God. Can I get a print of this? Certainly. Did you find everything you need? Oh, baby. What I need more than anything else in the whole entire world.
Sanders,
Sydney.
Sydney, where are you?
I'm at the airport.
Why? Where are you going?
I'm going to Chandler, Oregon. Listen, I think that Matthew may have faked his death.
I'm coming with you.
No. My plane leaves in 15 minutes. You stay. He knows about Matthew.
No, that's the kicker. The feds already raided his operation 3 weeks ago, and he slipped out. My guess is that he's looking for Matthew. He must be very interested.
Well, he's out of luck.
Now, why do you say that?
Because I'm gonna...
Split.
3 weeks ago, and he slipped out. My guess is that he's looking for Matthew. He must be very interested in him.
Well, he's out of luck.
Now, why do you say that?
Because I'm gonna find him first. I'll talk to you soon.
Sydney.
Just calm down. You're right. I know you're right about this. You're right. I know you're right about this. Can I help you? Hi, are you Mrs. Buchanan? Yes. My name is Sydney Carpenter. I spoke to you on the phone, but I told you not to come here. I just need a few minutes of your time. No. Stuart's been dead for 6 years. I will not let you come here and reopen this. Is this him? That's my husband. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I think your husband's alive. So is my son. Adam's alive.
Sanders. Sydney, I've been... Is she dead? That's incredible. Look, I want to see you. I want you to tell me everything. Okay. You like hamburgers?
Are you sure this is a hamburger?
It used to be. Is it a little tough?
Not as tough as the fries.
Can we have some more pickles? So this woman is positive that Matthew and her husband are the same person.
She showed me pictures. There's no doubt about it.
What is she like?
Well, she's like me. We're a type, you know? Loyal, trusting, and obedient. I cannot do this.
Don't go there, okay? Just don't.
Matthew has my son.
And Lasser is key. He's sitting on this information.
That's right. So I gotta talk to Lasser.
Right, you know what? There's very little that I don't think that you're capable of. But this is a stretch, even for you. Really.
Why? All I want to do is talk to you.
He won't meet with you.
Will he meet with you?
Yes.
Agent Lassiter's here to see you, sir. He says it's important.
As it always is.
I'm sorry to barge in like this, sir.
Barging in is who you are, Lassiter. It defines it's why you are successful.
Just trying to do my job, sir. I just got a call from Sanders, the local cop we had to put a muzzle on. He wants to see me. He says he has Carpenter.
I thought Carpenter was dead.
Oh, he is. He is. Absolute fish food. I just think we should check out Sanders' angle First, in case he knows where Carpenter hid the evidence.
The evidence you assume you're going to find, right?
Yeah, and I will. I think I should talk to Sanders first, just in case.
I want that.
Yeah, I want him too, sir.
Just work out the details.
So you're the Carpenter Sanders was talking about? Well, doesn't that figure?
You mean you thought my husband was alive?
No, ma'am, no. Your husband is dead, and you are wasting my time.
Have you heard from Stuart Buchanan lately?
I have no idea who that is.
I think you do. I think you know that Matthew and Stuart Buchanan are the same person.
Talk to me.
Tell me where my son is.
I am sorry. I am very sorry, but I cannot help you.
I don't know, look how much I found out. All I had was a library.
Hold it. Yeah, okay. Give me a few days.
Actually, I'll give you until tomorrow morning. Here's my number.
Not that one. Okay, this one. You did it. You really did it.
I really did do it, didn't I? I still need your help, though. I'm so out of my element here. I really need to know what you think Gloucester's going to do next.
Well, it depends how deep he's in on this.
Have you looked at the FBI before?
Yeah, a few times. I mean, they're basically good cops who operate only in the best interest of the Bureau, but it's usually okay.
Well, it's not. It's not this time.
No, it's definitely not.
What?
Oh, has anybody told you how great you are?
Yeah, repeatedly. I'm definitely going in alone.
Sydney.
No, don't start up with me again, Jim. Please. You've done so much. I can't have you putting your job in jeopardy for me. Besides, I'm perfectly
capable of handling this. I know that. It's not the point.
That's exactly the point.
Good luck.
Mrs. Carpenter, please understand that the prospect of immediate involvement is of absolutely no concern to us. In fact, you may feel free to turn to them whether or not you're satisfied with what I tell you.
Well, I hope that won't be necessary.
Well, that'll be your decision, that won't it? Look, I know you've suffered. I know your confusion only adds to that suffering. I would like to provide what help I can. The truth is, Mrs. Carpenter, your husband was a smuggler. Stolen goods, weapons, counterfeit currency. He was not particular about the type of merchandise. He had been under our surveillance for some time, and his arrest was imminent.
And why did Matthew leave Chandler?
Well, until yesterday, I didn't even know he was there. Apparently, he left Chandler as the police were closing in, started a new life, invented a new identity.
Faked his death?
Yes, apparently so. Same, however, is not true in this instance.
How do you know that?
All right, let me put it like this. 1, the Coast Guard conducted an exhaustive investigation. 2, there were numerous reports of highly unusual shark activity in the area where your husband and little boy disappeared. Shall I go on? Mrs. Carpenter, your husband broke the law. He is a criminal. He severely threatened the integrity of this country. Except for yourself, we would have more reason than anybody to want to find him.
Are you telling me that the similarities between this and Chandler are a coincidence?
My guess would be that he planned for it to be another fake. Perhaps the storm proved too severe. It is natural for you to want to believe otherwise. But believe me, Mrs. Carpenter, there is absolutely no doubt in my mind that Matthew Carpenter is dead.
That's what the Chandler police thought about Stuart Buchanan, isn't it?
I assure you, ma'am, we are not the Chandler police.
Well, I assure you, sir, that I am not Mary Buchanan. You're wrong. I can't live like this. These people are torturing me. I can't believe Lassiter sat there knowing that my son is alive and lied right through his teeth and wouldn't tell me where he is.
Well, some of what he said must be true. I mean, Matthew must have been involved in smuggling in some form, right? That would tie into Nicholas Bennett.
So you think Bennett was responsible for what happened in the parking lot?
Oh, yeah, to stop you from talking to the FBI. I mean, the idea of you and the FBI together would make Bennett very nervous. Bennett's the guy that we need to talk to.
He's a fugitive that the FBI can't even find.
Yeah, but he should want to talk to us. I mean, he obviously thinks that you know something that can help him.
Great. So let's talk to him.
Oh, really? Just like that?
I know you can arrange it.
What, you think you can get that to me with flattery?
If I have to.
Oh.
But I know that with a sensitive, strong, independent, fair-minded guy like yourself, that would be necessary.
You'd be surprised. Coffee?
She wants to meet with Nicholas Bennett.
That's the one. Kim set it up as soon as possible.
No problem. I'll just pick up the phone, dial a number. Secretary will answer. Mr. Bennett's office. She'll check his calendar, and then she'll confirm the appointment.
Great. I mean, he's going to jump at the chance. I mean, just spread the word that she wants to meet with him. I mean, leave me out of it, of course.
You're a pain in the butt, you know?
Yeah, I know. Can you spread the word? Yeah, spread the word.
I hate trying to function in a world I don't even understand. Oh my God. It sounds to me like you're doing really well. Only if I find Adam. I cannot believe that Matthew subjected my son to this. And of course I just stood by and watched.
You couldn't know who Matthew was.
I never even knew who I was.
Sydney, if there's anything I can do to help.
Sydney, we need to talk. Sydney, you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Yes, I do. I asked him for the meeting. He said yes. So now you want me to refuse?
Yeah, if he insists that you come alone, yeah, you should refuse.
Jim, I'm not refusing. I'm going, and I'm going alone.
Ah, damn it, Sydney. You know what? Bennett is a dangerous man, okay? He sent the man into your home, and when that didn't work, he had the man killed so he wouldn't talk to the police. This is a meeting with a murderer, all right? It's not a blind date.
Do you have another idea of how I'm going to find my son?
You know that I don't.
And you know I have to do this then.
I hate to just, look, I don't want to lose you. I don't want anything to happen to you.
I don't want you to lose me either, but right now a piece of me's missing. I don't know how I let this happen.
Look, you know what? That's a separate issue entirely, okay? You trusted someone. Someone betrayed you. That's not your fault. You know what? You know what? You know what? You are, you're wonderful. You're beautiful. You're intelligent.
You know, the flattery only works with men, right?
Well, then we're breaking no ground.
We are here are not always crystal clear. Did we live some other time? Was I yours? Were you mine? Wish I could stop time.
Days are going by, Lester. And we're not getting any closer to Bennett.
Have him within a week, sir.
And you will operate within the rules of the Bureau.
Absolutely.
Good. Hope this plan of yours includes extracting a confession, since we seem to be a little short of evidence.
Believe me, sir, I have things under control.
Let me make something perfectly clear, Lester. I know you want my job, but until you get it, you answer to me. I am running out of patience, which means you're running out of time.
Hello?
Get off at the next exit. Make a right. Pull into the shed.
Okay. What's going on?
Your policeman friend followed you. Now he's following somebody else. This way we won't be bothered. Mrs. Carpenter. Nice that we finally meet. I'm Nicholas Bennett. Forgive me me saying this, but you're a lovely woman. I have a hard time picturing you dispatching my emissary with that blender.
God, I have a hard time picturing you having him killed.
Society will recover, I assure you. You're aware that your husband did not die in these waters?
I don't care about my husband. I'm looking for my son.
So I understand. It's inexcusable that he's been dragged into this.
Is Adam alive?
It certainly is.
I need to find him.
And I must find your husband.
If I knew where he was, I'd have my son back.
I believe you would.
Will you tell me about Matthew?
Your husband is an undercover operative for the FBI, although now it appears he's gone off on his own.
I had no idea.
Quite convincing. He is responsible for my current predicament.
So the FBI knows that my son's alive?
Of course.
And Lassiter lied right to my face.
Shocking.
When you find my husband, are you going to kill him?
That will merely be a bonus. He has certain evidence. Tape recordings, ledgers. It could cause some discomfort to myself and my colleagues.
Mr. Bennett, I want my son back. That's all I care about. I'll do anything.
I want his father dead. That is all I care about. Hopefully our goals will not prove incompatible.
Don't hurt my son.
I have no interest in killing your son, nor in keeping him alive. But if I must kill him, I will feel remorse no longer than it takes him to hit the floor. Take her back.
No, you don't seem to understand. I have what you need, and you're going to pay, or you're never going to see it. That's because the rules have changed. This isn't the witness protection program anymore.
Daddy.
Hang on. Adam, Daddy's busy.
The teeth is all fuzzy.
Not now, Adam.
But Daddy.
Not now! No, I'll tell you how we'll make the exchange when you have the money. And don't try to figure out where I am, because I won't be here long. And in case you're trying to trace the call.
Sorry I yelled. I was mad at somebody else, but I yelled at you.
I didn't do anything wrong.
No, you didn't. You're a good boy. I'm the bad boy. Daddy's a very, very bad boy.
Daddy, go to your room.
Oh my God, I thought I was never going to see you.
Adam's alive. Bennett confirmed it.
Oh, does Benny know where he is? Huh?
No, baby, Lassiter does. Can't let this happen.
We won't, okay? We won't. We're gonna find Adam, okay? I promise you, all right?
I think I have an idea. I just want you to, okay, just sit down here and I'll take your picture. You want you to read this and it's right here. Perfect. Here. It's about a guy in Kansas who's in the same situation that we are.
Really?
Well, not exactly the same situation. He's a farmer, so he's having a problem with the Department of Agriculture, not the FBI. They're investigating him for crops, of course, because he's a farmer, and they won't tell him what they're doing.
So?
He sued them under the Freedom of Information Act, and he won. You understand, right? So they had to give him what they had on him. See, no, it's not. No, that's not it either. There you go. So what do you think?
Well, I mean, it works for me. I think I got a guy that could help us, too. He's a lawyer by the name of Sammy Foyes. He's defended half the guys I've ever arrested.
Great, what's he like?
Oh, he's smart, real smart. Slimy. I mean, good slimy, but he'll do anything to win.
He sounds perfect.
He does.
That's $75.
Freedom of Information Act, huh?
Yeah, it can work, right?
Yeah, if you want your kid back intact to cash his first Social Security tax.
That's not funny. I can't wait at all.
Do you have any way to speed it up?
Yeah, it can't be done. Hey, did you lose another one, huh?
No, they ought to rename it to Freedom to Spend the Rest of Your Life Waiting for Information Act. Tony, how are you? No, that's not the way I do it.
Not a better way?
Hey, what do you think I got my law degree? A poker game?
Okay, so what is it? What can we do?
What we can do is we can sue the bureaucratic butts off.
For what?
What? For whatever. For conspiracy, deprivation of rights, sexual harassment, animal cruelty, for whatever. Point is, we get a discovery hearing. This way there are no surprises. And we're going to force them to testify under oath. Piece of cake, kids.
You still here? Awesome sauce. We got two more people here.
Hey,
Who else is here?
You know the rules. You're not supposed to come outside alone.
I was just playing. There's nobody around to play with.
I know, but we need to play inside, okay?
You won't play with me.
Well, I'm busy. I'm packing. Didn't I tell you? We're going away.
Where'd you go?
Well, it's a surprise, but it's a really great place.
I miss my mommy and my doggies too.
I know you do, buddy. We'll get you another dog, okay?
No, I want my doggies.
I know.
And this man should not be aiding and abetting a kitten. And the government that he represents, my government, should not be separating a child from its mother.
That was a moving speech, Mr. Foyers, but let me remind you that this is an informal discovery hearing. I am your sole audience, and I am not a big fan of speeches. I'm more concerned with facts.
Yes, Your Honor. We call Mary Buchanan, but you are certain that your husband and the man identified in the photographs as Mr. Matthew Carpenter are the same person?
Absolutely.
No further questions.
Mrs. Buchanan, are you aware of any contact between your husband and the FBI?
No, he never told me anything like that.
Thank you.
Did you tell the FBI of your belief your husband and son were still alive?
Yes. I told Agent Lassiter, and he told me that I was wrong. In fact, he told me that my son and Matthew had been attacked by sharks.
Sharks? Had you had any other conversations that would shed light on this matter?
Yes, with Nicholas Bennett.
Objection. This is not only hearsay and therefore inadmissible, but may also be criminal. Since Nicholas Bennett is a fugitive, Ms. Carpenter had a duty to report such a meeting to the authorities.
Your Honor, what I'm trying to...
Sustained.
Mrs. Carpenter, tell the court why you believe your husband and son are still alive.
I know that Matthew wouldn't have gone out on that boat without his radio. And I know that he faked his death in this same way once before. Well, Matthew Carpenter's entire life was a lie.
Anything else?
Yes. I have a feeling. I guess you could call it mother's intuition. I just know with all of my heart that my son is still alive.
Hey, why is everybody looking so gloomy? It's going great.
Doesn't feel like it's going so great.
Yeah? Well, just wait till we get Agent Lassiter to understand.
What if he lies?
Well, he'll never lie. He could go to jail for that. An FBI agent wouldn't have much fun in jail, that's for sure.
Yes, Matthew Carpenter was smuggling illegal contraband into this country.
And did you stop any investigation into his activities after his death?
Well, we made the request of local law enforcement. Of course, we can't order them to stop.
Why did you do that?
Well, it was and is an ongoing investigation within the Bureau. Other suspects were involved. We didn't want to tip them off.
Are there documents relating to this investigation that you presented to the court to be examined in camera?
Yes.
Agent Lassiter, do you have any information which would indicate that Matthew and Adam Carpenter are alive?
No, ma'am. None at all.
So you have 2 seats tomorrow in first class for the 5 p.m. flight. Great. I'll take those for my son and myself. Their name is Thomas, Richard and David Thomas.
The plaintiff presents an interesting argument for the possibility that Matthew Carpenter might have faked the death of himself and his son. The court even considers this a probable event. However, nothing said in this court and nothing in the documents that I've examined begins to indicate that the FBI has knowledge of the status or whereabouts of these 2 people. Therefore, I am compelled to deny the request for discovery.
I can't believe he lied. He sat on our witness stand and he flat out lied.
I gotta go down to the station for a little while.
I'll drop you off.
Jimmy, I'm going right by there. I'll take you.
Hey, pull over! Please, pull your car over to the side of the road! Pull over to the side of the road!
I don't believe this. What are you gonna do now, Mr. Lassiter? Give me a ticket?
Would you come with me, please? We can leave your car here. You come back and get it later.
Oh, where would you think?
Pull over to the side of the road!
I don't believe this. What are you gonna do now, Mr. Lassiter? Give me a ticket?
Would you come with me, please? We can leave your car here. You come back and get it later.
Oh, where would you think we'd be going?
To talk.
I heard you talking about today.
Okay, look. I know it's difficult for you to do this at this point, but would you please trust me? For the sake of your son. Okay? My mother used to bring me to a place like this when I was a child. She'd tell me about all the things she wanted for me, her dreams, about what a jerk my father was.
You said that you had something to tell me about my son?
Yeah. I received new information yesterday. You've been right all along. Your son is alive.
You know this?
We haven't found him yet, but we're very close. I lied in that courtroom today. I know that. I broke the law. And, this is something I will regret doing for the rest of my life.
Why are you telling me this now?
Your husband is a con man, Mrs. Carpenter. The best of his kind. This time he has conned us both. See, we paid him a great deal of money to help us find Nicholas Bennett. Now he wants more money from us in return for the evidence he's acquired.
So when you find him, why don't you just pick him up?
No, we can't. We have to wait. You see, he's hidden the evidence elsewhere. He's playing with us. He has the upper hand because he knows how badly we want Bennett.
Are you going to tell me where my son is?
I will. That's why I brought you here. But that's all I can do for you. You understand, if anybody finds out what I've told you here, that I've been with you here, I will lose my job. I will probably end up going to jail for perjury.
I won't tell anyone. All I want is my son back.
I know you do. I don't have an exact location. I will call you with it tomorrow morning at 8.
What, is it near here?
It's quite close, I believe. Maybe we should get out of here.
Okay, but you're going to call me at 8 o'clock in the morning, right?
I will. But you come alone. Alone. No one else can know about this. You understand? Your son's life may depend on it.
I understand. Hello? Yes. I understand.
Make sure she does not become aware of us. No problem, Mr. Bennett. No problem at all. This is not a woman to be underestimated.
God, it's so big. Daddy told me you were dead.
Daddy was wrong, sweetheart. Daddy was very wrong.
Sydney? You can't say I'm surprised to see you.
Really? I thought you would be with me being deceased and all.
Nice to see you.
Really? I thought you would be with me being deceased and all.
Adam? Where's your room? Okay, come here.
Just go get your stuff together, okay? Because we're gonna leave. Why, Matthew? Why'd you do it?
For money, for fun, for excitement. It's what I do. My lifestyle is to change lives.
No, I meant why'd you take Adam?
He's my son. I love him. There was no way I was going to leave him behind.
Well, he's coming home with me now.
No, Sydney. I know how you feel, and believe me, I don't enjoy doing this to you, but you can't possibly think that I'm going to let you take it.
I'll tell you exactly what I think, you son of a bitch.
How nice to see you.
Adam, stay in your room.
We go to him as soon as we do.
Let's go.
To do it. Lassiter got his hook.
Got his
What?
hook.
Well done. Oh, don't you just love it when a great plan comes together? Hello, Matthew. Hello, Mrs. Carpenter. Why don't you guys take the trash out and read them their rights? Thank you. Good job, fellas. So where were we?
You set me up. You knew Bennett was gonna follow me. That's the only reason why you told me my son was here, because you knew you could catch Bennett.
Precisely. And you played your part to perfection, my dear.
How did you find me?
How did I find you? Just exactly who do you think you're dealing with here? I've known where you were all along, and I've just been waiting for the perfect opportunity to use you to draw out Mr. Bennett. Bigger career boost this way.
I have the evidence hidden.
Yes, I know you do. And you'll produce it, and you'll turn it over to me. Or if you'd rather, you can face kidnapping and smuggling charges. Your choice.
Only if I can keep my son.
Got me here 2 apples. I gotta eat some apples.
Okay. Okay. Done. I'm sorry. That's just the way this game works. You see, your husband and I, we go back a long way. We worked together in Chandler. That was back in the day when I could rely on him. Isn't that right, Matthew?
You're gonna let him take my son again?
It's like this. You see, I need him. I don't need you. It's not fair. It just is.
You believe this guy?
Amazing. And our taxes pay his salary.
What was that?
I don't know. It sounded like it came from out there. Oh, that's right. It's Director Walters. That's your boss. You know, we told him we were coming down here and he wanted to tag along. I guess he wants to give you that promotion in person. Oh, and the good-looking guy standing next to him, that's Jim. He's a special friend of mine.
How special?
We'll talk about it later.
I mean, is this the time to talk about special or special?
What do you think you're doing?
Actually, it's what I've already done, Matthew. They heard everything that's gone on in here. And Lassiter, you perjured yourself in that hearing and you withheld information about a kidnapping. Last time I checked, those were both felonies. You two will excuse me. I'm gonna go get my son. Got it?
Mommy's alive, Daddy.
Hey, it's wonderful, Adam.
I'm going home now.
I know.
Can you come?
No, I can't. I have to stay here. But you know, you're going to be very, very happy. Because you're going to have your doggies, and you're going to have your friends. You're going to have your mommy. And even though I can't be there, I'm always going to be your daddy.
Ready to go home?
Ready.
So, Charlie and Sophie have gotten bigger.
They have?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they might be dinosaurs.
I think so too.
Adam, this is my friend Jim.
Hi.
Jim, this is my son Adam.
Wow. Your mother told me all about you. Oh, you know what? I have something for you.
My hat!
Where'd you get that?
Coast Guard gave it to me.
Right,
She's
she
waiting for the
smells
right
like
thing
an
home.
Egyptian.
Hey. Aye, aye, Captain.
Hey, let's go home.
She smells like
We
an
got a birthday
Egyptian.
party to plan.
Uzi M with spit.
Where'd you get that?
Coast Guard. Wow. Your mother told me all about you.
With spit.
Oh, you know what? I have
spit.
My hat!
Where'd you get
Oh, you know what? I have something for you.
My hat!
Where'd you get that?
Coast Guard gave it to me. I was just waiting for the right thing home. Hey. Aye, aye, Captain.
Hey, let's go home. I got a birthday party to plan.
Come on.
Well, the movie's over. Bye. Movie's over. Night.